Hey, what's up? It's your girl Alicia coming to you with another video. Hey, I want to say first, I want to say thank you for tuning into these videos. I want to say thank you to those of you who are watching these videos, who have subscribed to my Facebook, my YouTube, my Instagram, whatever it is. I just truly thank you, okay? I really do thank you. And I thank each and every last one of you for sharing my videos. It is always a pleasure and an honor to come before you as God gives me the utterance to do so. And so on last week, I believe it was, I stated for anyone who may be having issues for you to send me an email, who may be going through some things and may need godly advice or wisdom. I asked you all to send me an email. And to those of you who don't know the email address, it is woman of divine inspiration at gmail.com. Again, that is woman of divine inspiration at gmail.com. I'm going to read one of the letters that was sent over to me. I'm going to address the issue that a young lady was having. And I pray if you have any godly advice or wisdom that you would drop them down in the comments below. Please, I'm asking that you would not be negative under no circumstances, because this is a godly page. I believe in helping people. I don't believe in tearing people down. I believe in inspiring, uplifting people. I do not believe in judging or tearing other people down. So I'm asking that you all will keep your comments gentle. Be gentle on people. And I'm asking that you will keep your comments to where they are uplifting and building each other. We don't see a lot of that going around nowadays. We are busy judging and tearing each other down rather than picking each other up and lifting each other up. People are going through many things. They're dealing with suicide ideation. Many people are depressed. Many people are going through so much, so many losses. They're experiencing so much in this community. I want it to be an open community to where we can hug and love on each other and not tear each other down. So again, if you have anything that you want to send it to woman of divine inspiration at gmail.com. I want to, okay? And again, if you have anything that you want to send to me, woman of divine inspiration at gmail.com. And if you can, go over to my YouTube page if you want, if you desire, and share, and subscribe to my channel. It is also under woman of divine inspiration at gmail.com. At Gmail, woman of divine inspiration, and it's at YouTube. Anyway, so I am going to read this letter that this young lady sent me. She says, "Dear woman of divine inspiration, I first want to thank you for being so inspirational and uplifting. Your posts and videos have helped me get through so many things. I am so glad you are accepting letters. I am going to make this letter as short as possible." She says, "I recently got engaged to the man of my dreams. Just to give a background on my relationship, we have been together for almost 4 years. We recently bought a home together. This man treats me like his queen. He loves me unconditionally, and there is nothing he would not do for me. In the 4 years of being together, I recently discovered my fiance stepped out on me and had a child with another woman. Remind you, we have no kids together and plan to someday have kids. This whole time he has been keeping this baby and the outside relationship a secret. One day, me and my fiance was in the grocery store shopping, and a woman with a child approached us. She proceeded to call my fiance's name, and of course, he was looking dumbfounded. I can tell something just wasn't right by the way he was acting. I asked the young lady, how can I help her? Because I was curious to know how she knew him. In my mind, I'm thinking maybe they went to school together or something. only to find out he had been sleeping with this woman for the past 2.5 years. As the woman was trying to share with me what was going on, he proceeded to pull me away. I stopped him from pulling me and asked what the heck was going on. My fiance stated, "I don't know this woman. Let's go." I asked him, "If you don't know her, then how does she know your name?" He was speechless. To make a long story short, my fiance and my fiance stormed and walked away and left me standing there with this unknown woman. As bad as I wanted to slap her, I had to remember this was not about her, but about him. She told me she did not know about me. She had no idea he was engaged or anything. The baby is a year old, and from the time he found out she was pregnant, he wanted nothing to do with her or the baby. The baby looks just like him. Not to mention some of the things she was saying about him all added up. Woman of divine inspiration, I don't know what to do. I love this man dearly and don't want to lose everything we worked so hard for. However, I have lost all trust and hope in this man. I feel like our whole relationship has been a lie. Help. What should I do? Signed, Anonymous. Wow. First of all, I want to say thank you for sharing this letter. I also want to say thank you for the kind words in the beginning of your letter. I'm glad to know, to God be the glory, that these videos are helping you more than anything and helping you overcome and get through whatever you are going through. I want to say, and I'm going to dissect this letter as I see fit. I want to say that in everything that you do, you have to keep God first. When we keep God first and we hearken to his voice, the Lord will begin to direct our paths. He will begin to direct our steps. He will order our steps. He will guide us. And sometimes we go through things that we don't even understand why. Maybe it could be the fact that we are living outside of God's will. And so I do want to say this because I know you mentioned that you were recently engaged to the man of your dreams. You said that he treated you like a queen. You also said that you guys just recently bought a home together. I don't even know. Oh, you said that we have been together for almost 4 years. To me, that says a lot. I honestly, I'm speechless by the letter, for the simple fact that you have been with this man for 4 years and he have been stepping out on you for the past 2.5 years. So I'm assuming that during that time that you guys were together, because you didn't give a lot of input on your letter, but I'm assuming that this man and you were not living together at the time. And if you were living together at the time, he had a lot of free time to do as he pleased. And so my thing is this: we have to check ourselves, right? Because many times we put a lot of trust in men or women rather than putting our trust in the Father, rather than putting our trust in Jesus. We put a lot of trust, a lot of faith. And the Bible says that trust in no man. We're not to trust in man. We're not to put our faith in man. It does not, I'm not saying that you can't, get to that place to where you can't, because when you're in a relationship, you should be able to trust the man or the woman that you are with. And sometimes, a lot of times, our past have hindered us, from being able to trust other people. Maybe it's something that they have gone through. And so my question is, how long has this man been holding this a secret? And this is my thing. If he has been keeping this baby a secret for the past year and he have been stepping out for the past 2.5 years, what else have this man been doing behind your back? What else is it that he have been doing? Do you feel like maybe he decided that he was going to move you in? One thing that I am going to say, maybe this man does truly love you. Maybe he did it to protect you. Maybe he did it to protect your feelings. Maybe he didn't want to hurt you because you said out of your own mouth that this man treated you like a queen. He would do anything for you. So that goes to say a lot about this man. He loves you more than he loves this person. And I'm saying this because maybe he just got caught up in a situation to where he was dealing with this girl or this woman, and he got caught up and slipped up and ended up a baby came up out of it. And so it wasn't, maybe he was keeping it a secret again because he wanted to protect everything that you guys have worked so hard for. Maybe this man truly do love you. A lot of people may not agree with this, but they say that if you truly loved me, why would you cheat on me? That does not necessarily mean, if I cheated on you, does not necessarily mean that I don't love you. How many times have we did something to God and yet we still love him? We sinned against God, but we know without a shadow of a doubt that we love him. But it's because we got caught up in the world of sin. And so maybe that's what it was. This man got caught up in the situation. You don't know the outcome. You don't know, not the outcome, but you don't know what this man had prior to you. Have they been messing around before you guys got together? Maybe they have not been messing around, but maybe it's just something that he ended up getting caught up in. Because as we know that whenever God puts something together, the enemy comes in like a flood seeking whom he may devour. And if we are not careful enough, we'll get caught up in things that we have no business being involved in. And then when we try to get out of it, sometimes it's just too late. Sometimes we're so caught up in it, we don't even know how to let go. Sometimes the enemy won't even allow us to let go. And so I'm not trying to discredit anything about what he has done, because what this man have done, it was out of order. And I'm going to say this. You guys have been engaged. You said that y'all been together for almost 4 years. Y'all recently bought a home together. And then you coming to find out that this man and this woman have been together for the past 2.5 years. Okay. And so now the man that you were marrying, y'all don't even have kids together. So now this man have another child with another woman. So what do you do as a woman? I'm glad that you did not slap her, first and foremost, because one thing we must understand is that we can't get mad at the other person. We got to get mad at the person that we with, because that other person, and one thing about it from what this letter says is that she didn't know about you. So if she did not know about you, she did not even know that you guys were engaged. She had no idea, just nothing about you. So what else is going on behind? Maybe you may, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm going to say this from a godly advice. Maybe, just maybe, you're stepping out of God's will. And maybe God is trying to get your attention to say, you know what? Hold on. I need you to focus on me. Maybe your focus is more on this man than it is on God. Maybe you're stepping out of the will of God, and God is trying to wheel you back and say, hold on, wait a minute. I need you with me. I need you to focus on me. And so the thing is, you said that he walked away. He pretended as if he didn't even know this woman, but this woman knew his name. She had the child right there. You guys are in the store grocery shopping. You trying to get groceries for your home, only to be approached by a lady that you had no idea about. And so this person came up, and from what your letter says, that she came up and she called out his name, and he walked away. He stormed away and told you, let's go. But you decided to stay behind to find out what was going on. I pray that God will give you peace in your storm. I pray that God will give you the answers that you need, because a lot of times we get caught up in what we feel for somebody else. We get caught up on what it is that we want and not what God desires for us to have. And so, my sister, whatever it is that you're going through, I don't even know. You can't be mad at the woman. Like you said, you wanted to slap her. I'm glad you didn't, because you cannot be mad at her. For one, she didn't know about you. For two, she didn't even know that he had somebody. And then he turned around when she got pregnant. He walked away from this woman and the child. a seed that he created. So my question is, whenever you guys decide to have a child, will this man walk away from you? Will he keep you a secret? Or how long have he been keeping you a secret? How long have people, are you around his family? Are you around his friends? Do you even know anything? Like, so many questions have risen from this letter because it's so vague. And so I want to say this, woman of God, whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to have to trust God. You cannot put your faith in man. You cannot trust in man. You got to put this one and give it over to God and let him lead you and guide you. I'm going to say this. You guys just recently bought a home together. This is a hard one for me because you guys just bought a home and then you turn around and you find out 2.5 years of your relationship, and then to find out y'all don't even have kids together, but this man did not tell this woman about you. She had no idea about you. So what now? And so this is something that you're going to have to seek God on. You're going to have to follow your heart. Sometimes our hearts, we get caught up in feelings and emotions, and our emotions start to override what God is trying to tell us. You may have to fast. You may have to pray. You may have to really seek God's face. I don't know what to tell you in all honesty, but to trust in the Lord. Seek his face and allow him to guide you and show you what to do. And when he show you what to do, you're going to have to stand firm and do it. You can't worry about, oh, I'm about to be hurt. If God say leave, you're going to have to leave. If God says, I don't know what God would say, but whatever God says, you do just that. And everything will fall into place. There is a lot of trust issues that needs to be, I don't know. Go seek counseling. Seek the Lord. Read your Bible. Stay in the Word and allow God to speak to you and show you what to do. Because I can't tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you to leave this man. I'm not going to tell you to stay with him. I'm just here to tell you that you're going to have to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and know that all things will be added unto you. Again, it goes about, are you stepping out of the will of God? First of all, you all are not married. You're moving in together. You bought a home together, and you are caught up in a situation because you didn't even know what to do. Again, is this part of God's will? This man got a baby outside of you, and y'all don't even have kids together. Is this part of God's will? You guys are not even married before even coming together as one. You're doing what married couples do. Is this a part of God's will? So that's something that you have to ask yourself. Am I walking in God's will? Am I doing God's heart's desires, or am I doing what my heart desires? Because many times when we do what we want, we end up in some stuff that we can't get out of. And so I'm going to tell you this, you're going to have to pray again. And I keep saying this, pray and seek God's face. Allow him to lead you and guide you. I pray that this have been, helpful to you, because you've been engaged and it's been a lie. And I don't know, this man, maybe he really do love you and he protected you from not knowing. But to walk away from the baby, that's a whole different story. Would he do this to you if you became pregnant? Does this man love you enough to put that ring on your finger? Because again, you guys are engaged. I'm assuming, yeah, you're engaged. This is your fiance. And so to not tell another woman about your fiance, something is wrong. And so again, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. Man or woman of God, if you are watching this, go ahead, drop your comments. Share your comments. Please do not bash this lady. Do not bash this man. You don't know what they went through. You don't know nothing. And so I want to challenge you to drop your comments down below. If you have any questions or concerns, I want to challenge you as well to send me an email at womanofdivineinspiration@gmail.com. Again, that is womanofdivineinspiration@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you want to share it, share it, share it. You want to like it, like it, like it. All right, until we meet again, God bless you. I love you. I love you with the love of Jesus Christ. Bye for now.